The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here's the Lions punt team now.
For the Lions.
Fielded at the 9. And he'll get a few yards on this return of pass the 15-yard line.
Around 17-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Love. Oh, wide open. It is Williams for the grab. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 82 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Makes the score Packers 21, Lions 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
Here's Jack Fox now, and he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Left to the left side and taken in by Golden. And a dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 53 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on first down. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers have run out to a 24-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McManus to kick off for
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11, and he'll get as much as he can protecting the football as he dives to the ground.
26-yard line.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Detroit. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, hut, seal, black, yellow, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. A big gainer for Green Bay. 71 yards.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more, and they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. It could be in for a long game.
So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on 1st down. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers are going to extend their 1st quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Here we go. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. This one complete. It's to Slaw. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. Everything's going wrong. unable to cut into this big deficit.
Okay, ready? Set, ready. 50, green, red, yellow, blue, striker. Ready, ready.
Love to throw it on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was
2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Set, hut. Ready.
Throwing is Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Set.
Love. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ready. Green jack. 10 black. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete down the field to Golden. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. And even 30 yards.
On the ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a 1st down.
Quick, yellow.
1st down goal at the 5-yard line.
No running here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Next to score, Packers 34, Lions 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
Down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard
So
pickup.
after one, it's the Packers on top. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. As we are ready to get back underway. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First down. First and 10 at the 50.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And the Packers will take over here at their own 12.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
52, come on.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
They need to get to the 22, but now face the third down. To throw is Love. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
25 yards on the play.
They get 25 on that connection. First down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
More yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
Lions 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Set, hut. Set.
Now Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ready up. Ready. Yellow, 22.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. Room to maneuver at the 35. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Ten cycles.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Packers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. But when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Down. Ready.
Back to the air, it's Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I, back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment.
Let's go now. Set.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Blaster, sit.
From the gun, it's Love. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Come on, set.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Let's go. Hut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions are able to cut into the deficit.
37, Lions 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard
line. 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Right, 52 blue. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to Dobbs again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ultra. Go ultra. Here we go. Stand.
Up the middle they go. He'll push forward for about a yard. Damone Clark there to get him down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
On the double.
It is 2nd and 9.
Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Claws red. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Real green. Ready.
1st and 10 at the
Love to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. That's caught! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A safe kick taken at the 5. Past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
I think you can just about lock up Special Teams Player of the Week, Mike. I mean, he's had some big returns already in this game, and now this is another one right here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
That is hot, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
At their own 35-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 15 on that game. First down, Packers.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
47-yard line.
A motion goes down. On 2nd down, Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And now it's 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team. They punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent. And that is not going to be nearly enough. Talk about a decision, right for second guessing. The defense wasn't fooled one bit by that fake, and the offense has turned it over on downs. On the ground, this is Gibbs. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Lions are back within one score. It is an 8-point game.
36.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Blue striker. Set. Ready. Yellow. 43. Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
It's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
A gain of 9 yards and a Packer first down.
Here's first and 10.
Ready. Ready. Yellow.
Williams
22.
in motion.
Set.
To go play action with Love. On the move left. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
That is hard. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
Black shot. 45. White. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Down. 6. Mega. Black 40. Cut.
Throwing on second down, Love. Rolling to the left. And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead.
Lions 36.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down.
1-yard gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's right side and into the hands of Tismal. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out.
Ready, break. Red, yellow. Come on.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That one taken in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That his second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Makes the score, Packers 58, Lions 36.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
This is the type of start you dream about as a kid, Mike. First NFL catch, and it goes for a touchdown. I mean, you can't make it up. You got to imagine he's got to be rolling right now, and I'd go right back to him.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Lions
Back to throw.
two-point conversion.
That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Wide open. Let's go. 45. White. Needle blue. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. He's got it! And he's into the end zone yet again. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
On the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
At the 37-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, There is a lot of space open underneath. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Moving outside the pocket. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up the looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive?
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Travel start on the ground. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Set, red.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get this out to his running back. When it's brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Ready.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Red 38. Hut, hut.
Now Love. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now throwing here to start the drive. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 81 yards! Touchdown, Detroit! The extra point is up and through. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
Lions 49.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get about 5.
Number 35, the ball carrier. Tylee Williams on the stop.
Ready up.
6
They'll
yard
come up now for second down and 4.
at the Lions' 37-yard line.
Yellow, 22 striker, 3, ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here we go,
First down,
here we go.
Green Bay.
Set.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They've got him. Micah Parsons in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
At the 32-yard line.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. It does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Hut.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go, set. 45, White. Set cut.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Let's go. 10 black. Few yellow. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
Ready.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.